What it do? What it do? We here. Y'all, I'm doing a random stream, just going live, doing a random stream. Like I say, the No 304 show. We're gonna start bringing y'all. I actually put the goddamn. It is what it is. I put the title wrong, y'all, but it is what it is. I'll fix that later on. We here though. All right. So we're just gonna rock out tonight. We're doing a random stream, but we're gonna build. We can talk about what y'all want to talk about. I'm actually gonna drop the link early. Hey, listen, this is a platform for us. I'm not even gonna hog the lane, right? I'm gonna drop the link. So anybody want to come up while we doing the reviews tonight, while we doing the reactions, y'all can pop in, man. Come join. We're gonna. This is this is Blue by itself. Shout out to my brother 78. He doing what he doing, but like I said, we're gonna start giving y'all more content. I'm dropping the link early, so if y'all want to come up, we can just politic tonight. Start giving y'all these shows, man. Start being more consistent. Whoa, 88, what it do? 88 Sports, what it do? Justin Cash, what it do? Love is the word. What up? Shout out to everybody that's tapping in. Like I say, 78 not here right now. It's just Blue. I'm by myself. But I already dropped the link, so if you want to come up, the link is in the chat. We're not doing no tripping. Avery, what up? Rod Neal, salute, what up? So I'm here. So like I said, I'm going to start doing as many shows as possible, keeping up with current events. DP, what it do? Keeping up with current events, everything that's rocking out, going on in the world. Man, hey, we here. We're going to start giving y'all the news. We're going to have a regular show. So remember, I'm dolo tonight, though. 78 might pop up, I don't know. But the link is in the chat. All you got to do is hit the link. We're going to come right up. We're going to do a review, do some reviews. We're just going to politic. So we're going to talk about what y'all want to talk about. I don't even have a set show tonight. We're just rocking out, though. All right? Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said, if you want to be a blessing, my cash app for me giving y'all content, for giving y'all a random show, my cash app is in the banner. Y'all see Blu-ray Fitness. So I appreciate all the support. If you want to do super chat, whatever you want to do, it is what it is, but we're here. So we're going to cut this music off and we're going to get straight to the business. What it do? Shout out to everybody that supports the No 304. So y'all see, I put the wrong name in the title. You know what I'm saying? That's how off I am tonight. I put the wrong name in the title. I put the No Show 304. But it's all good, man. We here. We here. So I say the link is in the chat. If anybody want to pop in, I'm trying to give y'all some time to pop in, trying to give people time to pull up. You know what I mean? I'm doing a random show, just out the blue. We're not doing no tripping, but we're here. All right, so we're gonna probably start out with some icebreakers, y'all. Y'all give me a second. We're gonna start out with some icebreakers. We're gonna get y'all an icebreaker, man. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. We're gonna start out with an icebreaker, man. Get it popping today. Y'all know some of y'all probably already seen this video, but I'm gonna play it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it anyway because it was hilarious to me. I don't know about y'all, but it was hilarious to me. You did. So let's go to this. Let's get it popping. Hold on, let me see. Vincent Williams, what it do? Let me see. Dart, what it do? All right, bet. Let's get it popping real quick. All right, so we're going to do this reaction to this. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We're going to go here real quick. Bet. All right, bet. Here we go. We in there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Where we go? All right, here we go, y'all. Let's go.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that.
Hold on, we gonna start that over again, y'all. Hold on, listen to this. Listen to this. Some of y'all probably already seen this video. Just listen to this later.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies, but the fact that the men are ugly says other.
Before I speak, did y'all hear what this woman said? She said that most men are unattractive. Y'all listen. I gotta be listen. The internet has gave people too much confidence, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. The internet has given people too much confidence to be speaking like this. And in my opinion, Kevin Samuels was right. So we're gonna listen to my commentary. Y'all tell me what y'all think about my commentary. All right, let's go. I understand why Kevin Samuels asked women to rate themselves from 1 to 10. From a psychological standpoint, he said, listen, you need to rate yourself and humble yourself before you even had this conversation with me, because I need you to understand where you fall within the beauty bracket. And so if you know that you know, and you're going to be honest when you look at yourself, that you don't really feel that confident about yourself, how are you going to ask for these astronomical requirements and want all the things that you desire? Listen, I understand beauty is in the eye of beholder. I'm not saying that you cannot feel confident about who you are as an individual. There's somebody for everybody. But if we're going to be honest, there's attractive people, there is unattractive people. And you have to be real with yourself. Now, listen, this woman that's speaking right here, I want y'all to put in the comments, is she attractive or unattractive? Pause. Is she attractive or unattractive? We need to do a vote in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. Is she attractive or unattractive? I'm just asking. Now, I understand it's somebody for everybody, but I want to know the opinion, because we have a woman in here. Love is the word. I know we have at least one woman. I want to know. I'm looking at the chat. Is she attractive or unattractive? Because she said most men are unattractive. So I want to know from the general consensus based on the people watching. Love is the word now. Don't send them eyes. Love is the word now. Don't send no eye. I want to know. I need you to comment. Is she attractive or unattractive? You can judge a woman. I judge men. And God knows I don't play on this side of the street. Rod said, okay. Justin Cass said, we got 2 All right. Hold on. All right. Avery, unattractive. He's woke and hard on. Okay. We going. I'm just calling him out. Unpretty. Love is the word, really. What unpretty mean? Tim say, I need to see it. I just arrived. Hold on. Love is the word. What is unpretty? I'm confused on what unpretty is. Salute. What up, Iron Waffles? What up? I'm waiting on love is the word to respond. She said unpretty. What the hell is unpretty? Is she attractive? Oh, Mr. Munn. So we got people just coming in. She's unattractive. Okay, hold on, y'all. I got people coming in. So everybody that's been here, y'all be patient. We're going to run it back one more time, y'all. And then we're going to run it. I apologize. We're going to run the video all the way through because we got people just getting here. We're going to run it back one more time, y'all. Let's go.
Really unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies, but the fact that the men are ugly says other.
I understand why Kevin Samuels asked women to rate themselves from 1 to 10. From a psychological standpoint, he said, listen, you need to rate yourself and humble yourself before you even had this conversation with me, because I need you to understand where you fall within the beauty bracket. And so if you know that you know, and you're going to be honest when you look at yourself, that you don't really feel that confident about yourself, how are you going to ask for these astronomical requirements and want all the things that you desire? Listen, I understand beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm not saying that you cannot feel confident about who you are as an individual. There's somebody for everybody. But if we're going to be honest, there's attractive people, there is unattractive people. And you have to be real with yourself. Now, listen, this woman that's speaking right here, I want y'all to put in the comments, is she attractive or unattractive? We're gonna be real. We're not even gonna be honest about it. It doesn't devalue her as a person. She might have beautiful character. She might be a phenomenal individual. That's not even an argument. But just like when you see a car and a certain brand of car and a certain type of car, you understand, hey, that's a beautiful car. And then if that car is raggedy, broke down, need a lot of maintenance, that is an ugly car. It's still a car. You're still a human being. But some people just have better features than others. And if you're someone who does not have the features that you desire or that you like, you need to blame your mama for hooking up with your daddy. You need to blame your daddy for hooking up with your mama. Ball game. Yeah. You need to blame your mama and your daddy for hooking up with each other. That's all I'm saying. If you are unattractive, if you don't have the features that you desire, just listen, call your mama and call your daddy and have that conversation. Daddy, what the hell did you say, my mama? You know her booty was flat. You know my mama had a big nose. You know my daddy had ugly teeth and his genetics wasn't but kicking. We can only be mad at our parents. That's it. We can't be mad at nobody else. And so listen, if you don't want ugly kids, you need to make sure, fellas. Some of us got ugly kids. We got to be honest about it. I'm keeping it 100. I'm going to keep it real tonight. Listen, you know if your kid ugly or not. You know that. You know what I'm saying? But straight up. But listen, being unattractive doesn't make you a bad individual. But some people just have to humble themselves. Listen, until I seen this video, I never understood why Kevin Samuels made women rate themselves until I seen this video. Because you think about this, to all my fellas, y'all all know the women in high school, the girls in school that you already know. And love is the word. Don't take this personal because I know we gotta. And I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna even it out. The conversation on both sides. Y'all know the women or the girls that couldn't even have a conversation with you. You know the girls that were ugly in school that couldn't even sit at the lunch table with you. Y'all know that. They didn't listen. They didn't even have the confidence to come sit at certain tables. If you was on the football team, basketball team, you were popular, them girls wouldn't even talk to you because they already know they were humble. They were naturally humble. They knew that they knew they didn't fit the bill. They knew that. And some men, based on how some women look, some dudes that know they didn't have it, or they had no clout, they had no notoriety, they weren't fly. You know, they knew there were certain girls in school you couldn't even communicate and talk to. And then most of the bad girls, if we're going to keep it gangster, most of the bad girls was already talking to a dude that was out of school. Or we want the baddies in high school and some dude pulling up in the parking lot. Am I right or wrong, fellas? Fellas, am I right or wrong? Some of the baddest women in school already had a dude that was 20, 21, had a car, already had motion, picking up the bad girls from school. And we ain't getting no action in some of them. Some of them just was already out of there. You know what I'm saying? They was already out of there. And if we gonna be real, hey, once we got our bag up, once we got grown, them same women, especially them real thick ones. If they were real thick and fine in high school in their 40s, some of them in their 30s, or after they had 2 kids, it was over with. It was over. If they didn't have good genetics, their first one didn't doing bad. Their second one out of there. Listen, some of them built like this. Yeah, it's a ketchup bottle, y'all. Ketchup bottle. After that second kid, sometime, if you're ladies, listen, love is the word. I'm not talking about you, so don't be offended. Because I ain't never seen you in real life, so I'm not passing judgment. I'm just speaking facts. Some women, that first kid didn't do them bad, but that second one, I'm telling you, out of there. Scrub business. Out of there. All right, so real quick, man, I'm gonna drop the link again. Anybody want to come up? We're gonna get to this next one. I'm gonna drop the link again, see if y'all want to pull up. And we're about to review something else. I'm gonna drop the link, see anybody want to give y'all a chance to come up. We're finna review something else. Oh, yeah, we finna go here. We about to go here real quick. Y'all give me a second. Topic of the day. Yeah, ma'am. We about to go here. We about to go here. We about to go here. I'm just waiting on see if any fellas want to come up and have this conversation with me. Sports guy, what it do? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, listen. You want to send a super chat, bless the page. If you just want to send me a Cash App directly so YouTube don't get a percentage of the bag, just hit the Cash App. Hey, we're going to get some memberships popping on the platform. So if y'all just want to support the page monthly, you know what I mean? We're going to do it for about $2.99, something like that. Something real cheap just to support the page. If you don't want to send super chats or Cash Apps, man, we're going to appreciate the support. Like I say, me and 7-8 going to try to, we're not trying. We're going to keep giving y'all content. I'm thinking about, let me ask the chat real quick. Do y'all want a morning show or night show? I'm talking about if we did something consistent and regular. Do y'all want morning show or night show? And I'm going to try to make it news, probably do more news and more politics. So if we did news and politics, talking about current events and things that's transpiring in the world every day, things that are important, which I want morning or night. My boy Tim said night, man. I need that night. Woke 88 said, man, we need that night, man. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, God dang, everybody saying night. Hold on, now we're gonna go at night. We're gonna go at night. Okay, we're saying night. That's 3 for night. Hold on. Okay. Don't matter, cuz we'll just play it back if we missed the episode. But I need y'all both. Already. Everyone else in the morning streaming. Okay, sports guy. For sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if 7-8 can come do every night, but I'm thinking about just doing current events, talking about what's going on in the world, man. Like we got to be abreast on what's transpiring in society and the world, and we have to have these conversations, and especially amongst our demographic, if y'all understand what I'm saying. I don't have to be blunt about the comment that I just made, but we got to build. We have to be. A lot of us don't have the time to know what's going on, so like I say, we take out our time. We're gonna need y'all support as well. All right, we're gonna need y'all support. All right. Well, I was trying to see somebody. Screw y'all. I was trying to see somebody to come up. So if y'all don't want to come up, boom, I'm just gonna go ahead and rock it out then. Let's go. We're gonna go here. Hold on. We're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. This is the elephant in the room, y'all. Let's go. We sharing? I bet. Hey, BF. Hey, the link is in the chat. You can pull up. BFTB, pull up. I dropped the link in the chat. Anybody want to pull up? Let's pull up. Before we get started, I'm going to give y'all another minute to hit the link in the chat. Y'all can pull up. Like I say, this show for the people, man. It's not about us, man. This is iron sharpening iron. We building. But we finna talk about the elephant in the room. We finna talk about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Yeah, we about to go here. We about to go here. All right. So I want to see if y'all want to cook on this before, or y'all gonna let me just get in the kitchen myself and whip up this. All right, it's almost a minute. I don't see nobody pulling up, and if y'all, that's fine. We're gonna go and get to it. All right, so shout out to this young lady, Real TV, real quick. Let's get to it. Let's go.
You do not need to be liked by everybody. You need to choose your friends and your enemies carefully.
When I got my doctorate, I transitioned to a psychology expert, life coach, so that my hands wouldn't be tied behind my back. Because when I was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a license, there's so many things that you can't.
Boom. Did y'all hear that? She said, when I was a therapist working under a license. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? But I hope y'all caught that, but we gonna keep it going. I just want to make sure y'all caught that. Let me make the screen bigger real quick so we can see that.
Cannot do based on ethics and law. Love me like this. Do not love me like that. Literally.
Did y'all, man? Listen, man. You see that? She say, "Yeah, love me like this." This is the doctor. Man, listen. If you're a freak, just tell us. We know you're a freak because you like girls and you like boys. Y'all do know she like girls, right? I can substantiate and I can prove that too. We can prove that she like girls. Yeah. We can prove she like girls. But she's a freak, man. I'm telling you, this girl is a freak, man. She ain't nothing but a ghetto chick that look good. That's all she is. And she does not have a degree, a doctorate from an accredited school. Y'all do know that, right? But that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not trying to discredit her. My issue with her is that she's a grifter. You play with women, you like women, and then you want to sit up here and try to call out Cam Newton, call out Shannon Sharp, call out Nick Cannon, and talk about these same men that your daddy was. Because your daddy had 6 kids by 5 different women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. I don't mind what she does, but just keep it real. Don't be a hypocrite. That's my whole thing. Just don't be a hypocrite. And don't be a grifter. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a grifter. And I'm going to say, she looks nice. She bad. I'm going to give her credit for her age. She bad. But at the end of the day, you talk about men not being married and you've never been married. People want to talk about Kevin Samuels having 2 divorces. This woman has had 3 engagements. And then she went on Paul Pierce's show. Paul Pierce exposed her. Because then he was like, who is your man? Then come to find out you're dealing with a guy 9 years younger than you. And then you've been dealing with him for 5 years. And when Paul Pierce called him your work, we all know what work means. You that person that come through that he smash when he wants some. It's that simple. That's all you are. You're a jump off. You're a glorified jump off. Straight up. Let's keep going.
And figuratively. Yeah. You have gifts and you have professionalism. You got to have both to make it.
River TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl River, and I'm back.
Now let's talk about this ad. Let me ask to all my fellas, what y'all think about this outfit though? That's what I want to know. What y'all think about the outfit? She popped out at the Young Jeezy. She went to an event the Young Jeezy hosted. She had a see-through. Even the back is see-through. The front and the back is see-through. She's a doctor with a PhD. Fellas, I'm asking the fellas, would you let your woman, or if you was looking for a wife, would this attract you? I'm talking about this woman, beautiful. Now, like my boy Passport Salvation said, we don't know what she look like without the filters and the makeup. But I'm going to be real, Passport. I'm going to keep it gangster. I think even if she didn't have the makeup and the filter, that she still looks pretty decent. That's just me. I'm going to keep it real. All right. I'm going to keep it gangster. I think she might still look pretty good. But I want to know, is this an appropriate outfit for y'all? All right. It said perfect for a stripper and a 20-year-old. Well, initially it would attract me. Yeah, it would attract you, but I'm talking about wife material. Like, she's always preaching about men settling down, men having wives, men not being out here in these streets. But then you dress like somebody that's out here in these streets. Thirst trapping. Well, it initially would attract me. She looking good, but that ain't no wifey outfit, 100%. Wifey, no, that's what I'm saying. But you're preaching about men being husbands, men not thinking with the low vibrational mindset, but then you come out showing all your assets, and you think a man not gonna want to hit that, or you think a man is not going to be 100% attracted, just trying to get at you to pursue what you're advertising? Ma'am, I want to smash. Period. Women do this, and then when a man objectifies her, now we are the problem. The man is the culprit. But this is what you're showing me. Anytime I see a commercial, Burger King, Whataburger, McDonald's, anything, the one thing that we all hate, and I'm talking about everybody watching the stream, when they advertise a specific burger, and once you get to the establishment and you order that burger, and that burger or that meal or that food does not look like what was advertised. Am I right or wrong, y'all? You have an issue. Nah, this didn't look like this in the commercial. What y'all advertise, this not the same thing. So you cannot get mad, ladies. You cannot get mad when a man want what he sees. This what's been advertised. Period. Woke 84, 100%. Let's keep going.
Back again with another video. So this just came across my desk. Okay, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was outside recently at Jeezy's performance. I don't know what's going on with the doc, but it seemed like the doc is freaked out. Okay, there is a whole bunch of stuff that's been happening over the last couple of days. She went to like a Jeezy show, as you can see her here pictured with Jeezy, and she don't got no clothes on.
Yeah,
okay,
no clothes
now
on.
I don't know what is going on behind the scenes, but we're going to go ahead and dive into the entire conversation. And of course, you guys know I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this whole situation.
The Bible also says single people are happy people. Look that up. Look that up. It says marriage takes discipline.
So
she said, y'all hear that? She said marriage takes discipline, says the woman with the thought outfit on. This is hilarious. All right, come on, man. Let's go.
Of course, I start these conversations as I do all the time. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she got her notoriety within the space basically after calling Cam Newton out on an interview that he had with her on his podcast, Funky Fridays.
Your life entirely, or your life in
my life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. As you would say it, Dr. Bryant. You said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Brother say he's taking his time, man. That's what it is. He's taking his time. What's wrong with taking your time?
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
Now, says the woman that has been engaged 3 different times, that's been dealing with a man for 5 years, that's not trying to get married to her, but she want to call out Cam Newton on his podcast. The hypocrisy is what gets me.
That interview went viral. A lot of people were like, who is this person? In my opinion, I feel a lot of women were in search of their female equivalent of a Kevin Samuels, and
she's not near Kevin Samuels, y'all. Man, let me tell y'all something. Kevin Samuels has been deceased for years, and don't y'all know that man? Somebody's running his YouTube page. That man still has millions of views. Somebody went live on his page playing old Kevin Samuels videos, and he had 300 people watching. The man been gone for about 3, 4, 5 years. No, not 5. I take it back. About 3 years. And the man page is still jumping. That's how powerful that man message was. Like, it's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Let's keep going.
The way that they looked at it as is not necessarily a female equivalent of standing on the same principles that Kevin Samuels stood on, but more of women who could check a man and put a man in their place the way that Kevin Samuels did to women.
I have a master's in public administration, and I have a law degree.
How tall are you?
5'9",
Dress size?
16.
You didn't.
What? Hold up. Y'all, listen. That's what I was talking about a few minutes ago. Listen, man. You 5'9" and you are 16 dress size? I can already see the vision. I can see 5'9", dress size 16. Come on, man. That's why Kevin Samuels, listen, that's why he asked that. Baby, you need to humble yourself.
Choose to be single?
Now, the thing is that, when Dr. Bryant was on an interview with the Breakfast Club, she actually spoke about that she's no longer an active therapist and operating with her license. She transferred and she is now working as basically like a certified life coach.
When I got my doctorate, I transitioned to a psychology expert.
Did y'all just hear that? This woman just lied. Why would you get a doctorate and then turn into a psychology expert instead of a certified psychologist? Y'all gotta listen. Man, this woman is insane. Listen to this.
Life coach, so that my hands wouldn't be tied behind my back. Because when I was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a license,
remember, she was listen, the woman just, I'm getting frustrated just listening to this woman. You got your PhD. Instead of, and when you had your PhD, you dumbed it down to be a life coach. And then you got to listen, when she was a therapist, she worked under somebody else's license. Y'all, we got to make this make sense. This is insane.
there's so many things that you cannot do based on ethics and law.
So over, a couple of days ago, I guess, she went to Jeezy's show. She was pictured with Jeezy. And, she was walking around in this kind of attire. Like, I don't know if she's trying to step out of her comfort zone or whatever the case is, but literally she is walking around in a bra and panty and just basically something sheer over that. Right. And immediately when I saw this, and people were asking my opinion on, this whole situation that she has going on, is she a grown
Was a therapist working for a nonprofit under a
Hold on, y'all. I done messed up. Hold on, y'all. I tried to pause it. Now, this is my thing, y'all. Let me say this real quick. She's walking through with somebody following her. She's doing this intentionally. No hate. But you're literally walking through with a see-through dress on with somebody capturing every moment to post on social media. If this is not attention seeking, I don't know what it is. Straight attention seeking, bro.
in on, this whole situation that she has going on. Is she a grown woman and able to wear whatever it is that she wants to wear?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course, I
Okay.
agree.
She's a single woman from what we know.
been single 6 years.
Is she able to wear
I can show y'all another video where she said she's been single 5 years on the pod. So she went on the Breakfast Club and said she's been single 6 years. She went on Paul Pierce show and said she's been single 5 years.
behave, maneuver in any single, ideology or way that she decides to maneuver? Absolutely. Okay. And so I never want anybody to get the wrong impression that I am saying that she has to, or she is in a certain box and she needs to behave this certain way. And if she does not behave that way, that she's ultimately wrong, because that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying though is that how you portray yourself lets us know how people should perceive you. And it just reminds me of the conversations that I had about even the likes of Sierra, right? A lot of people had this opinion that I don't like Sierra, or that, you know, I'm not a fan of her music or whatever. And that's really not what it is. I don't appreciate when people stand at the front line, like Sierra talked about, you know, the Sierra prayer.
I'll tell you a few things that I did pray. I prayed for.
All right, let me give y'all some. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people don't know this. And you finna hear it right here. And I want to know. And we can go research this, y'all. And I can find a video. Do y'all know the real reason why Future stopped dealing with Sierra? Future actually did a video and talked about it, but a lot of people never did their research and really dug to see what Future said. And I found a video, and there's a video when Future said that when he was with Sierra, he was paying some of her family members' bills. He was paying her, he was footing the bill for Sierra. You know, he got money. But then, you know, he was talking about it was some issues with her family. Nobody never talks about that. And like Sierra, you know, in my personal opinion, she don't like Russell Wilson. She settled for that. She like street niggas. She like gangsters. That's why she was with 50. Bow Wow wasn't no gangster, but y'all catch my drift. Future and a whole bunch of other dudes. And then I remember back in the day, she got ran through in the music industry. And then she, you know, she had to settle for Russell Wilson, you know. And I applaud their relationship. You know, he's a good husband from what I see. I respect it, no shade there. But at the end of the day, Russell wasn't her type, though. She just got tired. And then, you know, she got somebody that didn't mind, somebody that had been passed around the industry. Let's keep it gangster.
God-fearing man. I prayed for discernment. I prayed for wisdom, to really learn from the wisdom that I'm gaining through the experience that I'm going through.
And, you know, her and Russell would be like on the front pew at church, okay, doing the most and being a part of church conferences. And then at the same time, she showed up to the Vanity Fair party dressed like this.
Learn Spanish with Real Spanish
Come on,
TV.
Click
on words in.
And so it's like a
now look, you in front of God, you in front of the church with your hands lifted up, your man down on his knees praying, and then when you go to an event, you're literally naked. Do y'all consider this naked? I want to know. Does the chat, do y'all consider this naked? My question to the chat, do y'all consider this naked or not? Yes or no? Is this not considered naked, y'all? That boy woke say, look, hey, naked, okay, let's keep going.
Contradiction thing. And it's the same thing with Cheyenne Bryant, okay? She goes to these places. She always is quoting the Bible. And
Well, I think the Bible says cleave. One person. This is cleaving. That when you have God's understanding, which, you know, surpasses, you know, God's peace, which surpasses all understanding, you become vertical in who you are.
Desired
and not
deserved.
God can, God will.
God will.
God is doing everything right now.
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't leave or forsake us. It's not
Yes.
that he's not doing, it's that we're not receiving. Again, I want people to know that God's promises are always sitting right there available for you. And I'm telling you, what breaks that promise open is our obedience and our trust and our faith in him.
and you know,
Yo, I can't, man. It's the hypocrisy for me, bro. Like, we do all this God talk, and you naked. How can somebody take you serious? Listen, for all the people that believe in Jesus, this is why people don't go to church, or this why you can say this why people make an excuse, whatever the context is. This is why a lot of people walk away from the church, because you got people that's out here praying, people that's out here acting like God this and God that, and y'all want to sit up here and wear stuff like this out in the public and then want to salute God all day long. Listen, you're not finna see no Muslim woman or no woman that's representing Islam out here like this and talking about Allah. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Christian women are some of the most liberal women you could ever find in life. Now, hey, Jason Williams, 100%. Their excuse is God said, come as you are. Straight up. We want to play the God talk. But then just act like we can just do what we want to do, work what we want to work. Like God didn't say in the Bible to dress modest. If you really represent God as a woman of God, we're supposed to be able to look at you and say, hey, it's something different about her. It's something different. She is not like the rest of these people out here.
Standing there from like being like a therapist perspective, from a Christian mindset, and then you walking around the party with your cheeks out. I don't get it. I personally don't get it. And, you know, in the seat that she's in, right, saying that she is coaching people or she is standing in the gap for relationships and marriages and stuff like that, like her attire alone can make people feel uncomfortable, men and women alike. It can be a distraction.
Look at that. I'll tell you, she a thought. That woman is a little thought. She's a pretty thought. She done been ran through. You know what I mean? Scrub in there, man. I'm telling you. And all these dudes out here just shoot their shots. Especially all to do with paper. I know Drake. Drake is a savage. Drake a savage. I'm pretty sure he done shot. He shot 1,000 times just to smash. He just want to hit. And he gonna keep it pushing. You know what I mean? He gonna give up that bag. You know, here's a little trick. Let's keep it, guys. Futures, one the same one. They be giving out their paper. That's a little trick. And women like this will fall for it. And it's a notch under their belt. Scrap business. I'm telling y'all, man. It ain't nothing but a little freak. Grifter.
To men and women alike. You know, it kind of then leads into her professionalism. At the end of the day, presentation matters. Okay, it does matter. And again, nobody is saying that you can't dress how you want to dress, but there would be a difference if she had her personal Instagram.
Hold on, go back.
Dress how you want to dress.
Stop. Y'all see this arrow right here? Look at this. Let's just look at this area right here, y'all. Just pay attention to this area right here. I'm going to keep going in circles. Look at this, man. You are not supposed to be out in the public like this and think that men are going to value you as just, hey, Dr. Bryant, I want to wife you. I want to smash. Ma'am, I want to hit that. I want to smash. I'm going to keep it gangster. I got one thing on my mind.
But there would be a difference if she had her personal Instagram. She was at a beach party. That was a bathing suit. And she was kind of like doing her own thing. That's one thing. In my opinion, this was very much, I'm making a statement. I'm out here trying to catch somebody. Like, I'm trying to be on the prowl. You know, and somebody had referenced in the comments something that she said when she's like, you know, she's in her choosing stage.
But now I say I'm in my choosing stage, and I'm really looking forward to staying. But it will be my first time utilizing a lot of my new tools.
People.
Hold on. Now on Paul Pierce show, she said she been dealing with a dude for 9 years. I mean, I take it back. 5 years, but he's 9 years younger than her. But then she crucifies Cam Newton. She crucifies Shannon Sharp. She crucifies every male that she talks to. But then now, all of a sudden, at age 42, you're in your choosing stage.
Saying she's in her choosing stage. Men who see this attire, yeah, they're going to want to sleep with her. 100%. I think she's an attractive woman. I don't think that she, I don't know if she works out actively or whatever, but I think she's a definitely an attractive woman. I would definitely say that, in my opinion. I think we just are addressing the elephant in the room of why people have opinions on what she's wearing, first of all. And second of all, why it would be understandable why people have those opinions.
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
Because we're only responding to what you're presenting.
Love me like this. Do not love me like that. Literally and figuratively. Love me like this. You got to love me up close.
Doc on demon time.
For me, personally, like as a woman, when a woman presents herself in a certain way, it is something to talk about when they do something that is out of the norm and it doesn't align with who they say they are or who they present themselves to be.
Verse uno.
Man, he showed me. Take the sheep clothing off. Don't try to come with the suit jacket, the boots. You still and the glow.
You know what I mean?
You still from Long Beach.
And so that is the disconnect. So I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression that it's like, oh, just jumping on people for what they wear. I think context matters. I think presentation matters, especially in the realm of professionalism.
Yeah, you have gifts and you have professionalism. You got to have both to make it.
And when you come and you present yourself this certain way, there were so many comments on her Instagram of like, oh, you making them mad, they haters and stuff like that. I think we need to get out of that mindset. Like, sure, you might have some people who are quote unquote hating on you, whatever the case is. But I think it's also that, again, people have an idea of who you're presenting. And just the way that you just kind of threw that out there to everybody, people have the right to have opinions about it and also disagree with it based off of even people who are attached to and like your message.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She is supposed to be an expert psychologist, walking contradiction. In one tongue, she's quoting scripture. In another tongue, she's saying something otherwise.
There's so many different scenarios, but like in this kind of like professional space with, the likes of certain people and like, all it just, I don't know, just seems off to me. I don't know.
All right, so we're done with that one. So let me ask y'all this. Outfit appropriate or inappropriate? Would you want your therapist or your doctor, psychologist with this type of energy? I'm just like me, if I'm going to have somebody that, because she's in the limelight, right? So you see her lifestyle. If I see something like that, I don't want her counseling me. That's just my personal opinion. I don't want no woman that's out here like this and that sending mixed messages. That one minute she's saying this, the next minute she's saying that. I don't want that type of woman counseling me. Counseling my wife, my girl, none of that. Like she outside. If I want somebody, I want somebody that's married. If we're going to be talking about marriage. Now, could she probably help in some other areas? Yeah, I agree. Life coach, I agree. But marriage, hell no. Hell to the no. Sorry. Not going to do it. What y'all think about this, man? What y'all think about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant? Looking in the comments. I'm going to drop the link again. I'm going to keep dropping the link. See who wants to pull up. Y'all got any thought on this? Y'all got any thought on this subject? Y'all got any subjects you want to talk about? Real quick, man. Remember, I went live for the people. Is there anything in the news y'all want me to touch? Any videos, anything? I can pull it up on YouTube. We can talk about it. Like I said, I'll drop the link so y'all can come up. This for the people. Remember, my Cash App is in the bottom. She doesn't look that part because she is a fraud. 100% Jason Williams, she is a fraud. Like I say, you want to send super chat, appreciate the support. You want to hit my personal Cash App is in the banner going across the stream. Like I said, we're going to start doing more shows for the people. I'm going to try to do regular shows at night. I'm going to try to get my schedule to do a set time so y'all already be tapped in. Y'all know we got the Wednesday night show, Men 78. We're trying to start giving out more content on the page. So that's why I am here tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. Make sure you like, share, keep it popping. All right, real quick. So I'm gonna go to we're gonna give another review then. All right, give me 1 second, people. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here real quick. Pull up another video for the people. All right. There was a video I seen. All right, let's talk about this deadbeat myth about black men being deadbeats. All right, let's talk about it. Let's go here. Boom. That's one of my favorite pages. One of my personal favorite pages, my boy Medium Man. All right, let's talk about it. Let's go.
John, my wife, got him one of these electric screwdrivers last year, and I'm getting one for my dad this year for Christmas, and he's going to love it. These are better than any. And then the black community has to wake up. Wake the fuck up. Stop going on everybody's platform talking about fatherhood. It's not the issue. It's black women and their mating patterns, their selective mating patterns, the primitive mating standards. Nobody talks about that. Okay? 61% of black women have birthed at least one child. 69.3% have had their children at a wedlock. So when I say that, I know people they tense up because I'm putting the emphasis on black women. I'm putting the blame on black women. But if you want things to change, then this is something that you have to focus on. All right? There's a 15% difference between how many black.
All right, so look, black men and women ages from 15 to 49 who had a biological child. So under half, we're just going to talk about black demographic, right? Under half of the men, 46% of men do not have a biological child, according to the statistics. And then black women at 61%. 61% of all black women have had at least one biological child, y'all.
How many kids black women have had and how many black men have had? 15%. Okay? And then if you look at the marriage statistics, yes, people keep saying black men don't want to get married, right? You guys hear that, right? As of now, 36% of black men are married.
All right, let's pause it. Let's look at it. Black men in the U.S. are more likely than black women to be married. All right, so among U.S. adults, percent who were in 2023. So these stats are these are current stats. 2023. A lot of time it takes time to do a consensus. So 2023, that's not a bad consensus, right? That's only a couple years ago, right? So married, divorced, separated, widowed, never been married. So non-black adults, 53%, 18%, 29% black adults. Y'all see the breakdown between men and women. So black men, 36% married. So 36% of all black men are married. 15% divorced, separated, or widowed. And 49% of black men has never been married. So it's almost literally half of black men never been married. All right, women. Only 29% of black women have been married. Are married. 25% divorced, separated, or widowed. And 46% never been married. All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
Compared to 29% of black women. But you know what the key factor is in that? That 7% gap is the largest amongst all major racial groups. 7%. That matters. So stop running out there saying that black men don't want to get married. You got to blame black women. You have to put the emphasis on black women. It's about time, man. Because if you don't, things gonna continue the way it is. It's just gonna keep going because they're not thinking that they're doing nothing wrong. And you can just blame Jermaine. That's crazy. We can't do that anymore. If you really care about black women, you care about the black community, then we got to stop this pandering shit. We got to start placing accountability where it is. It's not black fathers. They're in the household. When they are in the households, the kids do better. That's why I put the school statistics out there to explain to you guys that it's not all black children that are having issues with school. You know where that problem usually lies? In the single mother households.
So I want to know in the chat, this is not blaming. This is statistics that can be proven, that are documented, that we have to address these. So if the numbers, women lie, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So if the numbers are saying that half of black men are married, that the majority of black men are married, there's a lesser percentage of black women that's not married. And then you got to think about this. Women are most of women initiate the divorce. Now, I know there's going to be some women say, hey, there's a reason that these women are getting divorced. I already know that is going to be the response. I get that part. But at the end of the day, most men will compromise their happiness for their family, just to keep peace in the home, just to keep their family there. But a lot of women, I'm not going to say all, a lot of women will compromise their family for their happiness. Let me say it one more time. Most men will compromise their happiness just to be with their family. But most women will compromise their family just for their happiness. It don't even make sense. And we control the access. Well, women control the access to marry. Men, we control who we marry, because we're the one that's saying, asking y'all hand in marriage. But then at the same time, once we relinquish that authority and that power over to the woman, once you marry the woman, she can literally, for whatever reason in her mind, say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And we are deemed powerless. So ladies, for those that it applies to, you have to stick in there, stay in the game. Okay? Stay in the game. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay? When a man is there, either raising the kids by himself or in a two-parent household, guess what? The black kids function better. They do better in school, less likely to go to jail. So the issue is not black fathers. When they are in the house, we're doing well. Okay? So that's why you need to focus on what black women are doing when they're having all these children at a wedlock. And again, I'll give black women some grace here. They did decrease their birth.
All right, so among race and Hispanic origin groups, the number of births declined 1% for Asians, 3% for whites, and 4% for both American Indian and Alaska Native and black women from 2022 to 2023. Well, y'all got to understand, we had COVID then. We had COVID. People were in the house, so I guess people were getting it in. So, of course, once we got back outside, you know, is going to drop. So this stat has a little bit of context to it, right? For Hispanic women, tables 1, 3, and 6, the change in the number of births for Native, Hawaiian, and other Pacific Islander women was not significant. Among specified Hispanic groups, births rose 14% for Cuban women and declined less than 1% for Mexican and 4% for Puerto Rican women, tables 4 and 7, 15. The change in the number of births for Central and South America Dominican women were not significant. All right. So it dropped 4% for black women from 2022 to 2023. But that makes sense because we had COVID and then things start opening up. All right. So I can understand why it dropped, it tapered off eventually, because we got back outside and people were not stuck in the home getting it in.
Birth rates. I don't know if you guys see that. I think it was among the largest decrease over the past couple of years. So hopefully that's, you know, a step forward. All right. So yeah, man, we got to stop this shit, man. You don't care about the black community if you pander to black women, man. Y'all need to understand that. And I know sometimes black women ain't used to black men talking like this, but y'all got to smarten up. If somebody is lying to you and you could do the research for yourself, most educated, then you got to come to the conclusion like, bro, why is he doing this? Why he ain't telling us the truth? What you getting into? Why are you not trying to tell us that we need help in this area? They don't love you. Okay? Man, you can say the same thing about me if I didn't tell you the truth. Okay? Somebody who lies to you don't love you, man.
Facts.
They're doing it for profit. Y'all got to smarten up and stop with this, this trying to act like you hurt and shit. Well, what about black men? False. You can blame us for some other shit, okay? But in the fatherhood and parenthood, not that. Not anymore. It has never been an issue. And I told you guys that. When people quote back in the day when the black family was married at a higher rate,
okay,
and then they'll couple that and say, well, in the 70s, that's when welfare kicked black men out the home. You know what and I told you guys this, the Monahan report, children out of wedlock rate.
I'd like to ask you one specific question, which the New York Times quotes you today as saying. You say that 44% of the children in Harlem are illegitimate. Now, how do you know that?
Those are statistics from New York City Department of Health.
We would kill for that number today. It's 69.3% today. All right.
All right, so real quick, questions for the black community. In 2023, the birth rate for unmarried black women ages 15 through 44 was 69%. There go that number again, 69%. How do you reinterpret that statement? 69.3% of black women had 69.3% of children out of wedlock with black men 1-to-1 ratio, or black women had 69.3% of their children out of wedlock with men that they chose to procreate with. So that 70% of out of wedlock proves you guys don't marry. So my body, my choice. Body autonomy. Women have control of their bodies. They always say my body, my choice. So if 70%, if women have control of their bodies and 70% of children are born out of wedlock, who's the common denominator? I'm waiting for answers in the chat. Chat, I need y'all to answer this. If 70% of black kids are born out of wedlock and women say it's my body, my choice, they are in control. Who is the common denominator of why we have 70%? Who gives access to the love muscle? I need answers in the chat. I need y'all to work with me. Talk to me, chat. Come on. All right, so Juggernaut said data reflects the likelihood of divorce within the first 10 years of marriage. Female and female couples are approximately 40 to 41%. Men and men G couples approximately 20 to 24 to 27%. This group generally has the lowest. All right, females, black women. Okay, come on. I need y'all in the chat. We gotta communicate. I'm not doing this show by myself. I'm doing this show for y'all, man. We talking. We conversing. We giving out real numbers. This is not the slight black women. We are talking about the numbers, pulling up the statistics, and we're having a real faith conversation. Yeah, respectfully. Yeah, this is not, listen, if we do not acknowledge that there's an issue, how can we come together and try to bring some type of resolve? That's what I want to know. All right, come on, man. I got 22 people watching. I only got four responses. Come on, y'all.
And that's when they considered it a crisis. And when people quote this stuff, well, when we was married at a higher rate, yes, you are absolutely right. That means that black men, black fathers were in that.
All right, let's go. A report states that in 1960, about 61% of blacks overall were married. In a paper analyzing the era, it says for black women in 1960, just over one half were married and living with their husbands. The Monahan report in 1965 estimates that non-white women in 1960 that are approximately 51% were married and living with their husbands.
Household at a higher rate. And then you fast forward to today, and I'm telling you that even though we're not married at the highest rate that we were, 55%, whether married or cohabitating, 100% of the time, black father in the household. It has never been an issue. It's a lazy ass argument, and the black community has to wake up. Wake the fuck up. Okay? Stop going on everybody's platform talking about fatherhood. It's not the issue. All right? What's wrong? We smarter than this, man. God, dog.
Y'all see it for yourself. Those are the numbers, y'all. 70%. This is not the slight black women. We're just having a real conversation. Somebody has done the work, homework for us and put the numbers out, y'all. So if they put the numbers out and they letting us know what the real is. Y'all see my background? It says hard truth. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about hard truths. We're not on here just to lollygag, make up stuff. No, we're talking about having the conversations that's hard to have. All right, let me drop the link again. Y'all want to come up? We can have this conversation. I see Mr. Munt, Jason Williams having a conversation in the comments. We can bring it up. Let's talk about it, y'all. I dropped the link again. Now, on our Wednesday night show, we have all type of people coming up. Tonight, don't nobody want to come up on the platform. But what y'all think about the video we just watched as well? In the chat. What y'all think about the video we just watched? I really want to know where y'all at on the video we just watched. Let me see if I can pull up something else real quick. All right. Mm-hmm. Ain't no chance. Mr. Munt said, ain't no chance. Been married twice. He said, not no chance. So, Mr. Munt, you want to come have that conversation? If not, I respectfully understand. So we're not gonna go too far with that conversation. But we can talk about it for sure. All right, here we go. Cynthia. It's good for you. All right, so we're gonna do another reaction then, y'all. All right, hold on. We finna go. Let's do another reaction. All right, Mr. Munt, hold on. Let's do another reaction real quick. Here we go. Y'all ready for this one? Let's just go on and go here. All right, so I'm asking the question in this video, is this mental health? Now, let's just watch the video. We're going to watch it all the way through. I'm not going to give no commentary. We're going to watch it all the way through. Then we'll talk. Let's go. Dog food. Yeah, look at this, y'all. Just look at this. Look at this. What? Somebody help me understand what is going on here. What is going on? I'm disturbed. It's going viral. Is it that important to go viral? Like, I'm so confused on. I went to the page and I just looked at different videos that this woman has, and she's literally eating dog food. I'm assuming this is her husband because it talks about being a housewife. If this is what a housewife looks like, then I understand why some women are saying, you know what, I'd rather be independent. I get it. I get it. Because you obviously have to have no self-worth, no sense of loving, just basic foundational love for yourself to let somebody, well, to allow somebody, because that person is not making you do this, to allow them to control you in this capacity. You got to be a very weak-minded individual. I'm not just going to look over mental health. Y'all watch this.
Yeah! Come on over!
No.
Come on over.
There it is, y'all. I think we have our answer. So there it is. Eating dog food consistently. Letting dogs eat dog food out your mouth consistently. Doing things for attention on the internet consistently. Yeah, I'm so traumatized by this page. I won't be back. I might post some more videos just for content, but it's traumatizing seeing what this woman is going through. And, I'm not even going to bring the racial aspect into it. I want to so bad. But today, I'm not going to go there today. Might go there another day. But today, I'm going to let the racial stuff go. I'll be back. So listen. Hold on, y'all. Listen, y'all. I actually went to her page. I went to her page, and at first I thought it was AI, but then I went to her page and I went through all the videos. So she has a Caucasian husband, no issue there. Love who you love. And then there was another Caucasian guy, might be his brother, cousin, not friend, not sure who he is, but he's in a lot of videos. They have at least 13, 14 German Shepherds in the house. She's eating dog food consistently. I mean, every other video, she's eating dog food. I've come to the conclusion it's for content. She's trying to get notarized. She's trying to make money. But at the same time, I truly believe that something is wrong with this woman. I truly believe something is really wrong with her. That's why I asked the question, is this mental health? Something is truly wrong with this woman. So where does, like Jason Williams says, where does the self-respect and the morals come in at? When it comes to being an individual. Because see, something can start off as a scheme, something can start off as a plot to monetize, make money. And okay, watch this. Do y'all remember the one of the Batman movies? What's the Batman movie when the guy passed away that played the Joker? That he said he went into a dark place in becoming that character. Like from my understanding, there's an interview where he talked about trying to encompass every aspect of the Joker. He went into a dark place and he lost himself. Do y'all know that man's name? Yeah, it was Dark Knight, but do y'all know the guy's actual name that played that specific Joker? But Heath Ledger. Okay, appreciate y'all. That man said he went into a dark place, and I'm not gonna lie, that Joker was one of the baddest ones ever. But like I said, you can get so caught up in playing a character that you get to the point where you lose yourself. And I think that this woman, even though I believe that she's trying to do this for clout, monetize, but she's literally eating the dog food, like in real life. She's letting the dog. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane to me, y'all. It's truly sad. It is truly sad. I don't even know what to think. All right, hold on. You know what? I had another one I wanted to do. Where's the one about the husband disrespecting? Oh, yeah, let me see. Okay, here it is right here. I think some of y'all probably already seen this, but we're going to bring this one back. We're going to bring this one back anyway. All right, share screen. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's do this one. All right, here we go.
I'm just sick and tired of being with a broke ass man.
Now she's laying up in the house that he's paying for, but he's broke.
Okay, all my other friends, they wear designer, they wear like drive nice cars. Their houses are like fucking 10 times this size.
Who cares about your friends wearing designer? You sit up here with your dusty feet on my furniture. Let's talk about that.
When we got married, we had a 2,400 square foot house, and we've had to downsize to 14.
Well, Becky, help out. maybe we can get back in that 2,400 square foot house that you so desire so much.
200 square feet. You made us lose 8,000 square feet.
Me?
Because you're too fucking broke to pay for the house.
I'm
broke. Now we're gonna stop right there. They're in a house. They have an actual house, and she is complaining about downsizing in the house. Now, mind you, y'all, she doesn't have a job. Your husband is going to work, working every day. Y'all do have somewhere to lay your head. And you're talking about your friends wearing designer. Ma'am, listen, from what I'm looking at, the way your body is, you don't even need no designer. You need a gym. So why would I go buy Gucci, Louis Vuitton, buy all these designer attire, and you bad built? I'm not buying no designer for no bad built woman. You done lost your mind. What y'all think about this, y'all? This woman is literally complaining, but let's keep going.
too broke. I'm the
All right, let's stay right here real quick. Let's get back to the video. Look at this. She has a big screen TV right here. It looks like another monitor right here. I don't know what this is, but it's shining real good. The rug looks like a nice rug. The carpet looks great. And then she's in a chair that minimum, the chair that she's sitting in, y'all, is kind of like the chair I got. That chair is minimum $150, minimum. But she has the audacity to call her husband broke, and she don't even work.
one. You quit your job.
Y'all heard that? She called her husband broke, but her husband say, man, you the one quit your job. And listen, shout out to all the married people. I'm pretty sure all the married people that's watching this stream right now has had these conversations one time or another. I'm sure y'all have had this conversation one time or another. All right? But let's keep going. Hold on. Let's keep going.
You're a stay-at-home mom.
Make up my income.
Woo! This man said, you're a stay-at-home mom, and her response was, make up my income. When you're talking about being entitled, shout out to all the married men. I love marriage. I love love. No issue there. But when men are being emasculated to this extent, it's no point to being married, big dog. I'm going to keep it gangster with you.
That's your job.
Your income is fucking crazy. You know I work 12-hour shifts. You know I work 12-hour shifts just.
Look at her. Dude, listen. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not busting my head, my neck, straining my back for no woman that look like this. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. You can call me vain, call me what you want. You're not finna be in my house talking to me like this and you look like this. If you gonna at least open your mouth and have something to say, at least look like something. Fellas, am I asking for too much? If you gonna stud up on me and give me this type of energy, at least look like something. I'm gonna stand on business for sure as a man, but you gotta at least be attractive. You feel me? Let's keep going, y'all.
To keep the lights on around here.
So that when you're done with your 12-hour shift, pick up another 4 or 6 fucking hours at Walmart down the.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get through this video. This woman said, after you get off of your 12-hour shift, go work another 4 to 6 hours at Walmart. And you are doing what exactly? So you got a 12-hour shift, 4 more hours will be 16 hours. 6 more hours will be 18 hours in a day. So he has 6 hours of sleep, rinse and repeat and do it all over again. Fellas, are y'all signing up for that? I'm just curious.
What to tell you?
When do you?
The Bible says that a wife is supposed to be a helpmeet. Help meet these bills. Help clean up. Help with the kids. Help yourself. Because you're sitting in that chair and you're gaining weight. Baby, you're not helping yourself. So how are you going to help me?
Expect me to eat or sleep?
Eat on your.
Just like he said, if I picked up an extra shift, how am I supposed to eat or sleep? That's his response to his wife. Y'all listen to her.
Way to work, sleep. I don't know when you're home.
Okay, so you made it.
Now hold on, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Now this is diabolical. I need y'all to look at this picture, y'all. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that picture? I want y'all to pay attention to the picture and listen what this man is about to say.
Tinder.
Yes.
Because I don't bring enough money in.
Now, real quick, I know I'm stopping this, y'all, but I'm breaking this thing down. She's on a dating app as a married woman. She created a Tinder profile. But the reason I asked y'all, could y'all see the picture? Because the picture is her in a nursing outfit. Now, mind you, she just stated that she didn't have a job. So you're in violation. You're a married woman on a dating app, and you're portraying like you have a job and you're unemployed. Your profile picture is from when you were actually employed, working an actual job. So you're deceiving the men on the dating app as well. Crazy, y'all.
To support you and your habits.
You cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Yes.
Well, at least I support us enough to keep our house, to take care of our children.
I take care of
Put food on y'all's plates. Put food on y'all's plates.
Who cooks the food? Me.
You don't cook me food. I order meals.
This man puts a roof over their head. This man buys the food. And because this man is out working 12-hour shifts just to keep the lights on and to provide for the entire family, the man can't even get a home cooked meal. He has to settle for fast food. Man, get rid of her.
I order meals. You eat chicken strips and macaroni. Don't even start with me.
You don't cook anything for me. You don't make me coffee. You don't make me breakfast. You don't make
I
me
ain't gonna be
lunch,
cooking your
nothing.
chicken strips and.
The man is working 12 hours a day. And then your response is, first of all, he said, when am I supposed to eat? You said, eat in your car, eat on your way to work. And then the man is sacrificing his time, his energy, and everything. And the man can't even get a home cooked meal. And you're at home all day. Instead of providing the kids real nutrition, you're warming up chicken nuggets and macaroni instead of cooking a full course nutritional balanced meal for the children. And then you say, oh, you don't cook for me.
Macaroni.
So she says she cooks for the family. She cooks for the kids. And the man literally said, all they should do is warm up chicken strips and macaroni. This is sad. This is the average American home. Listen, we're going to pray for good wives. We're going to pray for a stable household. We're going to pray for people that are going to actually honor their vow for better or for worse. Listen. This woman doesn't even have to work without to actually cook food that is healthy for herself, sir. So listen, if she won't help herself, she's not going to ever help you.
Y'all, this world, man, is different. This a different world, y'all. But you know the crazy part? The same issues with feminism, we've been having the same issue since the 60s and 70s. And I'll review a video that shows issues that they were having these same issues and talking points back in the 70s and the 60s, y'all. These conversations are not new. So respectful, ladies, respectfully, not trying to come down on y'all. But like Media Man showed y'all the statistics. Y'all control access to relationships. Because y'all not gonna be with a man that you don't want to deal with. Unless you have an ulterior motive, financial motivation, whatever the context is. But it's sad, y'all. It's sad out here. Just like Mr. Munt said, he is not getting married again. And shout out, I know Rod Neal married. Shout out to Rod Neal and some of the other married brothers that's gracing this. You know, I'm divorced myself. I've been divorced like 8.5 years, 8 years, somewhere up in there. But I do desire to get married again. I'm not gonna lie. I believe this time around, I'll be more successful. You know what I mean? I'm in a different space in my life. I'm in a different space for sure. So I believe that I'll do a lot better. Because there was a lot of growing. If I'm going to be transparent as a man and be responsible on my end, that I could have handled things a lot differently if I'm keeping it gangster with y'all. Straight up. We'll say go there. But remember, make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. Hey, if you want to be a blessing, you like the content, like I say, the more y'all bless the platform and bless us for my time and energy, the more I bring y'all content and give y'all the game. Hey, Will Sinclair, pull up on the live. We can have that conversation. Bless the Cash App, Super Chat, however you want to be a blessing to the stream. Appreciate y'all. It ain't just on you, Blue, future wifey. Got to be on the same page. No, 100%. And that's another thing that I'll make sure that if I was to do it again, that we're on the same page for sure. For sure. It's on the banner, man. Blu-ray Fitness. You see it on the banner? Will Sinclair is going across the back. I'm going to drop the link again because I know Mr. Munn said he might come up for a minute. And bro, I want a healthy relationship, man. I'm not opposed to it, bro. I've been in these streets for years. Your boy been out here thugging. You hear me? I'm ready to settle down again. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I'm not opposed to it, but like I say, the situation got to be right. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna make sure that the situation is right. I can promise you that. If or when it happens again, for sure. Is there anything in the news y'all want me to deal with? Anything popular? Did y'all see the UPS situation with the UPS workers? Man, that was sad, man. That was sad. That was a sad video. Did y'all see the fake UPS workers? And the crazy thing is, I didn't understand how that young man, I know he was 20 years old, he had no street awareness. They had UPS packages, and they didn't have a UPS truck outside. I mean, let me take that back. They didn't have UPS packages, they had UPS outfit on, UPS attire. And they didn't have a UPS truck. And usually when the UPS delivers, if you come outside, they will hand you the package. They're not going to walk you to your front door. They actually walked this young man to the front door, and they unalived all the. I'm not going to put a video up. They unalived all the adults in the house and left the kids, some little bitty kids. Appreciate that, Will. Appreciate the love, family, in the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Unalived all the adults and left the kids in the house, man. The police did show up, but it was too late, man. They unalived those people, man. It's a video. Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm not gonna play the entire video. Let me see. But I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all what it is, and then y'all can go watch the entire video y'allself. Hold on, real quick. Y'all give me a second. Pull it up. I'm gonna stop it. All right, let's start right here. Hold on, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video, and y'all can go watch it, man. It's sad. It's like It'll make you want to cry, bro. I'm gonna keep it gangster. It'll make you want to cry. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
Hey, come here, kid. Come here, buddy. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
On January 26th, 2024, a family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and 2 young children under the age of 5, were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way, as a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and 3 suspects stepped out, 2 of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community.
Our coverage is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. A crash, a fall, a serious injury that changes everything. If it wasn't your fault, why should you settle for less? Insurance companies often push low offers, quick checks that barely cover the bills.
Here we go.
Seen by the public before.
Y'all, real quick, look at the box he has. Y'all, just look at the box that he has in his hand. It has no shipping label on the box at all. It has no shipping label on the box. And when have you ever seen 2 UPS workers dropping off a package and one standing on the side of the house? When have you ever seen that?
Están tocando.
One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup.
Now look at this. Now the guy is walking out to the edge, walking out toward the edge of the driveway. These guys have on UPS uniforms and there's no UPS truck. There's no UPS truck. Now, and I understand everybody's spider senses are different and everybody awareness is different. But bro, there's no UPS truck, fam. Now, boom, right here. If you have a package for me, you're going to hand me the package right here in the driveway. You knocked on my door. Either you're going to leave the package and go, get back in your brown truck. I don't see a brown truck at all. It's 2 of y'all. It's not making sense at all. So why they just didn't hand him the package or have him sign for it or whatever the context is, depending on what type of package it is, and it has no shipping label, nothing, no UPS. A UPS box is going to have a UPS label on it. There's no UPS label.
Big dog. Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet. Who's big dog? Hey, check it out. Come on. No move. No move. Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the window. Move like that. Yeah. Open it.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right here. Y'all can go watch this at your own time, because I don't want to show the entire, because it's really sad that they unalive all the adults in the house and they left the kids. And so one of the kids was on top of the mother while the mother was on the ground, and the other kid, man, you got to go see it. It's really a sad video if you hadn't seen it. It's really a sad video, y'all. But listen, I'm gonna I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. You know, I want to see if some of y'all wanted to pull up on the stream. We've been rocking for an hour and 35 minutes. So, like I said, we're gonna start doing consistent shows. Like I said, the more y'all bless, you know, the more y'all bless, the more we'll go live. You know what I'm saying? You know, because time is money. Just being transparent with y'all. A shout out for those who gave. If you didn't, it's all good. But we're gonna keep giving y'all this content because me and 78, my brother 78, we're trying to grow this page, take it to the next level, and create a great show for y'all. So right now, the consistency is y'all want night shows. So I'm pretty sure we'll be trying to go live every night. And just make sure if y'all don't send 78, if y'all on the night shows, just when we go, we're gonna go live tomorrow. But if y'all want to do the night shows, y'all know my Instagram is Blu-ray Fitness. Just send me videos to Blu-ray Fitness on Instagram, and I'll make sure I do reviews on that because I'm 78 might not be here. But hey, appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great night, and we out.